All right. So this is an interesting match. It's always interesting seeing the madness decks against the control decks, because a lot of the times the removal becomes quite redundant, giving a kind of built-in redundancy of the black-red madness decks.
Yeah. Yeah, because Colin is wanting stuff in his graveyard, right? Yeah, for Haunted Dead.
Yeah, and the amalgams. Yeah. So there's always...
Scrounger.
Yeah. So I feel like there's always a bit of a tension there for the control player as to how many, I suppose, amalgams and so forth they want in Colin's graveyard.
Yeah, sort of like helping Colin.
Yeah.
Does Tim want to help Colin to put stuff in his thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got both players playing tap lands for the turn one. So no turn one plays.
Nah.
No Crypt Breaker for Colin.
Nah.
No.
I'm surprised Crypt Breaker's still in these lists, given that after the Pro Tour, it seemed like to be the card that most people were, I guess, not playing or cutting from their list, but it seems to have snuck back as a discard outlet.
Just the Canberra meta might like it.
Maybe.
Yep. So there's a Copter in the bin for Colin.
Yep.
I guess there must be a counter spell for Tim.
Yeah.
We just heard
Graveyard
that,
is
Colin mulliganed to
5,
so a bit of a disadvantage for him, but looks pretty reasonable start.
Yeah.
Copter and a Scrounger.
So that Copter is something that the Grixis player is quite happy to see in the graveyard.
Yeah, no, it's not really the best place for it.
Yeah.
The Scrounger is okay, because you can recur it.
Yep. And getting rid of the Cletus is also very good. Colin's behalf, smashing in for 3 with the Scrappy Scrounger.
Yep.
And here we go, Tim. So it looks like Colin wants to be the aggressor here. Do you reckon? Given that Tim isn't really going to be applying much board presence.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Colin wants to make use of all the creatures that he does get to stick on the battlefield for some damage.
Yeah. And back to Colin.
Yeah, but Tim's got 5 lands, which is pretty handy.
Yeah.
And a galvanic bombardment for this.
Yep.
But he can just discard something and bring it in, perhaps.
Choosing to play Amalgam instead.
Yeah, hardcasting Amalgam.
Yeah.
It's an interesting... You're not wanting to discard it to bring back the Scroungers.
Yep. That might suggest he doesn't have many discard outlets in hand, and he's willing to let the prize amalgam die to then bring it back via the Scrounger.
Yeah.
Smashing for 3, he has to beware of a Gear Hulk from Tim, who is playing 3, and there we go, the cringy 6 mana from the blue player. I'm playing white-red vehicles, and it's always a bit of a heartbreak when they tap all the 6 mana. You always kind of think maybe they don't have it.
Yeah, no, you can kind of tell that it's going to be coming down when they tap that.
So I'm not sure what he's targeting as a spell here.
Yeah, maybe he's waiting for it to result, but then... Yeah. Oh, it's probably Galvanic Bombardment for the prize amalgam.
Okay, yeah.
I think.
But I think he blocks it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he decided not to target something because it's a you may.
It's a may, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Big
fat Gear Hulk.
Yeah, that way he's got the Galvanic Bombardment still in the graveyard for the next one that he wants to cast.
Mm-hmm. Another amalgam.
Hard casting again.
Yep. So that dies, then the Scrap Hit Scrounger will trigger 2 amalgams. So that's okay from Colin's perspective, but he is a bit short on mana.
Yeah, still on 3 against Tim's 6.
Yeah.
Yep. And Gearhulk going into the red.
Mm-hmm. I love how people thought the Gearhulk was not playable when it first
Yeah, no, it definitely is. It doesn't quite give something flashback, but it does.
No, it just gives, you can cast something for free and you get a 5/6 body and it's instant.
Yeah.
But it's not playable.
Okay, yeah, so we've got information on Tim's hand. He's got another, Harness Lightning, Fighting Bombardment, and Glimmer of Genius.
Cool.
So you can use a bombardment if you want. Oh, probably would be the Harness Lightning to get rid of that Crit Breaker, because only he wants to only pay the 1 energy.
Yep.
Oh no, he's gonna.
It's a glimmering glimmer.
Glimmer of Genius to get him some energy.
Yep.
There you go, so that Glimmer of Genius, scry 2, draw 2, energy 2.
A control favourite. It does such a great job in that deck as well. Like, he disguises so many other cards. It's kind of like, do they have a Glimmer? Do they have a Void Shatter? You don't know.
No idea. So deciding to keep the break around.
So what is Colin going to do here?
Those are very good questions. So he's got 2 Scrap Heap Scroungers and a Haunted Dead in his hand. And he's just going to chump block the Gearhulk.
So now he can decide to eat something and bring back 2 amalgams. Yep, eating the Crypt Breaker and amalgam trigger. I love how the Crypt Breaker always gets eaten.
Yeah.
That in the neonate, it's just like...
Yeah, it's just a purely little 1/1 for 1.
Yeah.
It really doesn't do much when it's in the graveyard. It's just fodder for the recursion. And Tim found another Torrential Gearhulk off the Glimmer and a Painful Truths.
Wow. So, that's the thing with the Gearhulks. I feel like Siege Runners, like, they come in packs.
Yeah. Too much. So
I'm assuming there's an amalgam trigger on the stack.
I think so. I think he's just deciding if he wants to play something before he moves to his end step.
Yeah. I do love this Scrap Heap Scrounger card. It's so, I don't know, it's so beautiful. It's just like, it's aggro, it comes back, it keeps coming back, it gives an aggressive deck, some form of resistance, I guess, and redundancy that normally aggressive decks don't get.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And there it is, Torrential Gearhulk squared. Scrap Heap Scrounger back in.
Pause earlier was because Colin was mentioning that he forgot to bring the Scrap Heap Scrounger back during Tim's main phase.
Okay.
Had to do it on his main phase.
I see.
Yeah. But here we have the amalgams coming in.
Yeah. That is something about this blue-black madness decks, is that sometimes it is a little bit tricky to know whose player's turn it is. Just because of all the
triggers and things.
Yeah. Or when they're doing things, etc.
Yeah. It's nice to be able to hear the players communicate.
Yeah, at your ends.
Yeah, it's a benefit of them gesturing with their hands.
Yeah.
But
should teach them stream language.
Yeah.
And here we go. Coming into the attack zone.
Yeah.
That second Gearhulk looks funny. Looks yellow.
I think it's foil, so...
So it's extra shiny.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a blinged up deck from Tim.
Yep. So a Harnessed Lightning taking out the Scrounger. Is he Colin gonna cast something? Or curse something? Here we go.
There we
Haunted
go.
Dead. I guess the Spirit. Yeah, it looks like it resolves. I don't think Tim's got any counter spells. He's just got the Harnessed Lightnings.
Yeah. There is a blue spell. Might be in a...
Glimmer? No.
Can't make out what that is. It looks like a Glimmer. Looks like a Glimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there is the Glimmer.
Yep. So more energy.
Yeah.
More sculpting his deck.
Yeah.
There's a land and something else unwanted. Instead it goes for a land.
Oh, and I see a Void Shatter there, which is... Oh, the Exile is critical against Colin's deck.
Yes, definitely.
Although he doesn't normally cast his like payoff cards, hard cards, unless it's a haunted dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he exiles like an amalgam or something, ugh. That's one prize amalgam down.
Yeah, interestingly, Colin has hard cast both his prized amalgams.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe he had the read that Tim didn't have any void shadows in his hand, or just wishing and hoping that he did.
Yeah. And it looks like Tim's picked up another void shadow. It's probably going to be some chomping action.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's going to try and take down the Gear Hulk.
Triple blocks. See some removal? Yeah, another harness lightning
for the spirit. Of course, that's a Paragon Games exclusive Spirit by Josh Ophel, local Magic player and artist.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by his tokens. They're quite sweet.
Yeah, the beast token today, that's my favourite. It looks so cool.
Yeah,
too bad you can't really play in standard at the moment.
No, yeah, which not really much space for the old
3/3 piece.
Yeah, no. What's it?
Oh, it's another shiny. Wow. It's Painful Truths. Draw some cards.
Yeah, so Sing Thing is, that old converge mechanism.
Yeah.
But he's only got blue and black, so it can only be for 2. Right?
Yeah. Does he have a red source somewhere? I think there's a Smouldering Marsh at the back there.
Yeah.
So
because he's playing 3 colours, right?
3.
Yeah. So it's probably for 3.
So Colin's a little bit land strapped again. So he probably wants to get back that Haunted Dead to trigger the amalgams this turn. But he doesn't have many resources to play with either.
Yeah. Just 4 lands, which is better than 3, but still only 4.
I think he's scooping it up.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. That was a tough spot for Colin to be in, but I do feel he had maybe a couple more turns there, because he did have a couple more chumps, or even enough to take down one of the Gear Hulks if he chose to bring back the amalgams. But it was a bit of an uphill battle. So going to the board, we have Tim's sideboard. Let's see, what do you reckon he'll bring in here, Laura?
Well, I'm not really sure. The
Transgress seems pretty good.
Transgress seems pretty
Exiling
good.
something.
Exiling, Transgress.
Yeah, get rid of those amalgams.
Weaver, maybe.
Sire of Stagnation. What is that card? Sire of Stagnation.
Soon.
This thing with newish standard formats. Oh wow, it's the Eldrazi. I totally forgot this card existed. It's the Eldrazi with landfall. That player exiles the top 2 cards of his library and you draw 2 cards.
And that's pretty handy because it's exiling.
Yeah.
And so we might see that.
Yeah, maybe. That's some sweet tech.
Yeah.
This standard is missing Graveyard Hate, so perhaps this is what control players can turn to in the future to get some sort of Graveyard Hate happening.
Yeah. So probably Sire of Stagnation.
Yeah, maybe. I think definitely Transgress.
Ruinous Path? Doesn't really...
I think Tim already has quite a lot of removal in his deck. I'm not sure if he needs more.
Currently not.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a look at Colin's then?
Sure.
Cool.
So Colin, what does he want? He wants a way to deal with the big dudes, the Gear Hulks.
Yep.
So he might think of bringing his own Transgress in, if he feels the need to get rid of the big creatures.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, because those are Tim's win cons. I mean, apart from the Gear Hulks, he could win with Kalidas, which are probably staying in because they basically say kill graveyard-based strategies. He could think that Tim might be playing a bit of a planeswalker game, as some of these Grixis decks tend to do. So the Bronze might come in, but I think he'll stick with Transgress. To be honest,
Yeah.
that seems to be a bit of a that seems to be the most kind of certain type card to.
Yeah, it's kind of the coverall.
Yeah.
Because it gets rid of the bombs. And
yeah.
Some of the removal if he's got a sweet bomb of his own that he wants to play.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you get rid of the win cons in this deck, and there aren't that many. There are a lot of pieces to get there, but in terms of actual win cons, it's a finite number.
Yeah, we think any other cards? That's probably about it.
Yeah, I think so. That would be my call anyway.
Alright. Cool. I think the players are just resolving mulligans.
Yep.
So
So it looks like Colin's on the play.
Watch some shuffle cam.
That's a very Tim shirt. I think I've seen him wear that shirt like a lot.
Yes, it's a very Tim shirt. Yes, yeah. Tim is known for his out there t-shirts. If you can't quite see it, it's a unicorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
looks like Colin took a mull.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Or a very long shuffle.
Well, yeah, normally the players would present at the same time, so it's unlikely. So yeah, I think Tim's keeping 7. Colin's going down to 6. We'll see if he goes down to 5.
Do you have any shuffle superstitions, Laura?
Not really. It's more of a mulligan. It's more of a how I lay my cards out.
Yeah.
If I don't lay them out quite right, I'm gonna lose. But I don't quite know what the perfect orientation is yet. How about yourself?
I like to do the mash at least 7 times.
At least 7 times? Okay, cool.
If I'm playing with cards I don't really care about, so in draft, then I like to do a riffle afterwards and then do more of a mash.
Yep.
I think it probably drives my parents crazy, but I feel like I just have to do it.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
So you play with your parents, do you?
Sorry?
You said with drives parents.
Opponents.
Oh, opponent. Yeah. Right. That makes more sense. Yeah.
I wish my parents played. They have no idea what Magic is. I say play cards. I think they think I'm gambling.
Well, Magic is not gambling.
No. So Colin on 5. I think he's kept. He's scrying. And a tentative scry to the top. That always makes me think, is it a land that I need? Particularly on 5. Yeah, 5 on the play always feels nasty.
Yeah.
But I guess, so he's short on blue mana, Colin?
I'm going to guess he drew that Crypt Breaker, otherwise it would have been turn 1, definitely.
Yeah.
Harness Lightning.
I guess the good thing about the Madness decks is if you do need to discard, it's not the worst thing.
Yep. Yeah, Scrappy Scrounger for Colin.
Mm-hmm.
Weaver of Lightning.
Cool.
Bird and Weaver of Lightning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. So I normally see that card come in for the weenie decks, so the white-red decks. So it's interesting that he brought it in against Colin. So I guess, most of his creatures are like 3 toughness, 2 toughness. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, just deal a little bit of extra damage.
Yeah.
And it can only hit creatures. Opponent's control.
Creature.
So Scrappy Scrounger for Colin.
Gets in for 3.
Gets in for 3.
Pretty good curve from Colin, giving them all to 5.
Yeah,
turn
definitely.
1, turn 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'd like some more lands though.
Yeah.
Stuck on 2 he's now in turn 5.
Yeah. So that's a bit rough, being mana screwed both games in the top 8, which is very, very unlucky. Another Crypt Breaker there. So looking at Tim's hands, I glimpsed a Jace there as well, so it looks like he's got quite a bit of gas happening. Yep, and there is JC, Unraveler of Secrets.
Yep. pretty delicious. So he's also started board that in, or is there one?
Looks like that's main board.
Oh,
It's got one Jace, one Omnixus, and one Chandra Flamecaller in the board. I mean, main.
Main, but yeah, he does have the one sideboard, so it's possibly the main board. Well, we know that he's kept it in. Not sure if he's added an extra one or not.
Yeah. So if that Obby was Liliana, that'd be like half the Gatewatch.
Yeah. Yeah, Obnixilus was left out of the Gatewatch.
Yeah, just because he's a bad guy.
Yeah. It's not his fault. Liliana could be a bad guy as well.
Like she's pretty, I don't know, amoral.
Yeah. But we see he's ticked up Jace to do the old scry one draw card, which is quite nice.
His -2 is interesting against his deck as well. Like it doesn't kill it. It does and just puts back to hand. That is quite that's pretty effective against the zombies deck.
Yeah, when it can completely kill off the tokens.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And the emblem would be nice as well, because Colin would be casting a few spells. Yeah. Although if he's got his graveyard underway, he doesn't really need to, because he just needs to discard cards to bring back the amalgams.
Yeah. So Colin has finally drawn his blue source. Yep. Which is good. It's the Bucket Island. A lot of people love that island. Not a huge fan of it.
No. I don't really play with islands, so I don't really have a preferred one.
It's like, what is this blue card?
Yeah.
Is Colin looking to tap said blue island? Nope. Thinking twice. He has gotten Tim down to 10.
It's a pretty good showing.
Yeah. But it is
hard cast priced amalgam.
Yeah, and then the 1 point of damage from the Weaver
takes out the Crypt Breaker.
Yeah, and that is pretty backbreaking not to get the amalgam into the graveyard. Yeah. Because that is probably the payoff you get from playing this deck.
Yep. So, being able to recur
definitely.
The zombies. Yeah. The amalgams.
So here's a Chandra.
Now she's coming from the sideboard, right?
There was one in the main.
Ah, man, save this Jace. Gosh darn.
But there was one in the sideboard, so he could have,
So Chandra, Flamecaller, right?
The expensive one.
Yeah.
So it makes 2 little goblins.
Elementals.
Oh, elementals.
3/1 elementals, yes. Get in the red zone.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably the only real... I guess also her -X ability is pretty good. If Colin's got a zombie army up, then he can just -2 and take out all the zombies.
Absolutely.
And the Weaver of Lightning is a 1/3, so she gets to stick around. Yeah. That's another Crypt Breaker. No, that's a Haunted Dead.
Haunted Dead. Brings a little spirit along with it.
Yeah. Spirit along for the party.
Yeah, and as you said, Laura, even if he wipes the board here, his Weaver Lightning would be getting in for 1 and surviving.
Yep.
So it's like Tim. This is kind of where Tim wants to be: having all his lands in play, having a good sized blocker, and a Wrath when he needs one.
Yes.
So he's feeling pretty comfortable right now.
Yeah. Sitting pretty, rather pretty.
Yeah. And so unless Colin brought in those Ruinous Paths, that Chandra is going to be quite hard to deal with.
Yeah. Do you think we'll see a Gearhulk come down? I think that's a shiny one.
I think. Oh, those Gearhulks.
Oh, yeah, there -3.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
Or -2. -2. 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting in for 1. It's things with these control decks. Slowly but surely, they just kind of grind you out resources.
Yeah. Gets there eventually.
Yep. It's been nice not having control in the format.
Yeah.
Now it's back. Oh.
I think it's always there. There's always control players who just don't want to let go.
I know. But I like just having creatures beat other creatures.
Yeah. A good old fight.
Yeah.
Nice and fair.
Exactly. Discarding, getting another spirit.
Oh, there is he. I feel like he's forgotten his triggers to get this spirit. Or is it just...
I think Tim's going to help him out there.
Okay.
Nope,
yep.
nope. Oh, there we go.
Cool. So we've got
Yep.
Haunted Dead. Scrubby
And
Scratcher.
there is the said Gear Hulk.
Going through
Targeting
it.
Harness Lightning.
Lightning.
Probably hitting the Haunted Dead is my guess.
Yeah, he's got a real question.
Yeah, Colin's out of hand, so I can't discard it to get it back.
He's out of hands.
Out, yep, no hands.
Yep. I think there was the little hand dance to say that he had an empty hand. No cards. No cards in his hand. Really interesting playing Magic with no hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure it could be done.
Play with your mouth, I guess.
Toes.
Toes, yeah. Toes could do it.
Yeah. Well,
And,
there's a discussion of him
and-
winning? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, unless this disintegration, because of the artifact trigger, deals damage to Colin's face. And, yep, that looked like it was lethal. So, bad luck, Colin. Didn't quite get there. He was mana screwed both rounds, both games, which is like really, really unfortunate. It's always sucky to go out of top 8 because of mana issues.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just really bad any game, but especially in the top 8.
Yeah.
At least, it's just quarterfinals. It's not as bad as the finals.
Oh my goodness. That's just so painful, isn't it?
Yeah.
But well played, Tim, in making it through in his first top 8 of the Paragon Games tournament series. He will be making it into the top 4. So that's exciting.
Yeah, and so Colin's now got 10 Paragon points, so looking good for the championship.
Yeah, I think that makes him locked in. I'm pretty sure. I think that puts him in very, very good standing.
Yeah.